Okay. So, hi everyone. So, welcome Miss Tung from the DGC. So, she is the main speaker today. So, she gonna share about the topic of the cost-effective transformation with task mining. So, I think can you introduce a little bit about yourself before we go to the main content today? I think it's very interesting topic because I saw that many of the people request me to sharing about the topic about the business analyst, uh, how to cost effective before we do the automation. Okay, go ahead, too.
Hello everyone, I'm Hình Thương and currently a business analyst at DigiSea company. Today I'm excited to talk about cost-effective transformation with flash mining. Today I will share about cost-effective transformation with flash mining. Eh, Maybe you don't know that nowadays many businesses have a lot of problem with their operating processes. They misunderstand the process. They delay improving the process. And when a problem occurs, they don't know where to start or how to solve it. That has led to ineffective working, what's wasting cost in time and resources. That also show the importance of business analysis in organizations. And an effective business process will improve work efficiency and better manage resources. Uh, and to have an effective process, business analysis is needed. And analyzing business process will help us identify bottlenecks, then solve them for a better workflow. And here, process understanding will be the key to deliver better outcomes for transformation and automation. So, how can we understand and optimize the process effectively? Let's follow the agenda of DigiVerse Series today. Firstly, I will introduce about process mining, which help us understand and optimize processes. Know what needs to automate and do impact. Second, I will introduce the task mining tool. It will help we it will help me discover how people skill work to accelerate automation development. And the third is about another way to explore the process. It's called business process re-engineering. And the final, I will share how to identify the automation potential of a processing using the Excel process assessment tool. And uh, we will have a section Q&A, and the quiz is will introduced by Mr. Hải. First, with process mining, we need to understand how it is different from touch mining. Touch mining only record human system interaction about a small process, but process mining will include a large process and it record the backend data of the system and describe the step of the process. In our expectation, the process is simple from the one step to next step to the end. However, in reality, when we work, it will have other related processes and sub-processes between each step. Therefore, process mining will help us understand the overall process accurately and in detail. Thereby, it will help to analyze and identify problems in small points, provide the basis and solution to improve the large process. We can see the benefits in using process mining as in UiPath as automators discover your business process, and it will help understand where to improve the process. Uh, then will deliver the most value. It's also automate and improve an entirely process uh, and, and monitor your processes.
So I so you say that so in general the people think that the process is quite simple expectation, but it turned out that there are many of the sub step before we go to uh, the uh, the final result, right? So the expectation is quite simple. So that's exactly what we are thinking about the process. But yeah, but the reality, there's many of the small step in the middle. Yeah, before we go to the last step, right? So here I
Yes,
saw the invoice processing. So there are many of the in the reality there are many of the small steps and small process in the middle before we go to the pay invoice with the final step. Okay.
yes, as we uh, some some I know to sharing with everyone. The process mining process will include four main steps. First is prepare data by connecting to the source data for which you want to mine the process. And next, we will be data processing and data analysis from the source data obtained. Then we will cre- create application and finally visualize the process with the chart and diagram. You can connect to systems such as SAP, Oracle, Salesforce, Jira, and if you don't find the system in the available list, you can customize it based on your needs. By using the process mining tool, you can easily optimize the process by identifying bottleneck, potential automation, and deviations. It also helps you save cost, time, and manpower through the process improvement. And now I will have a demo will video about process mining. We'll start my video demo. Uh, First, I will go to process mining on automation cloud UiPath, and you will see public process out display. Uh, I will click on the view application to see an overview of the purchase to pay process. And I go to end-to-end process to see the entire process. And here it will display the flowchart diagram and indicators such as purchase order, total time, and total value. I can filter by range or type. In the average buying section, you will see more details about the company, average buying task occurs, and what the process looks like. and you can also see more clear and filter each by index or tag. We go to the root cause analysis section to see the details of the problem identified in the process. And we can filter to see more detailed root cause or search for process name. And after viewing and editing, you will see the automation procedure for this purchase to pay process. You can customize the input data and number of ways to complete the process. And then it will calculate and propose a potential automation. Then you can send idea to Automation Hub for review and implementation of this idea. And to take a close look, we can compare what the optimization rate of the user process will be. Yes, that's all about the video demo processing mining. Uh, does Annie have a question?
Okay, so far I can understand that we try to connect our ERP system to the process mining tool, and then all of the data can be analyzed by the process mining tool, and they can show me the end. They can show me which point is the pain point of my current process, and they also suggested some of the potential candidates for the automation, right? So I think so far the process mining are quite a powerful tool for us when we connect to our ERP or CRM system, and then we analyze so which one is the best uh, process for us and which one we can optimize by applying the automation.
Here we need to understand what it is and how it works. Task mining uh, is used to analyze your employee desktop activity to determine best automation and process improvement opportunities. Task mining operates by recording by user system, a, a user system action such as mouse click, scrolling, and keystroke through the use of OCR, machine learning, or NLP. It analyzes this data to provide valuable insight for identify automation potential. And here, I will introduce to you a part touch mining tool. This also quite a popular tool that it can have uh, uh, it can have yet a data-driven picture of current process uh, quickly, and it will help me uh, uh, make a fewer results involved, and it will have increased visibility into your processes and find way to add on-shine into the end-to-end process. Uh, and so, addition, it can manage your process and keep data safe and private. Here I have a small description of using dash mining to make it clear for you. This is an invoice handling process. This process is recorded by dash mining for employee activity in SAP document and Excel application. Then task mining will analyze and provide a diagram of the invoice process. Task mining will put the collected information, then overview into chart. It will help us understand and determine the process time and automation rate. From there, uh, develop the new process based on the current process. It will help to minimize errors and as well as cost time and to implement the process. Uh, in addition, with touch mining, you can also easily export to the document or UiPath Studio and maybe into format depending on your needs. And this tool will help to approaches that depending on the needs and the context of using. Uh, then assisted about assisted touch mining, it will you to perform the process that you already know and understand the flow. Uh, and about unassisted touch mining, we use to perform processes that you do not clearly understand and need the support of the other related people to complete the process. To help you understand better, I will explain these two approaches more clearly better. Uh, about the assisted touch mining, uh, assisted touch mining will allow you to collect variation on tasks you already know and understand how they perform, and they and then the, work with other person to review and optimize their processes. And and there's one thing to note here is that assisted touch mining will be recorded in one time to create the flow. About unassisted touch mining, it will more will be more complex than assisted task mining. It will might tasks that are not well defined in terms of how the process takes place and discover repetitive tasks that are suitable for automation. When using task mining, it will record continuously for many days and analyze over a certain period of time, and it will align with specific number of user perform process in task about the state of unassisted task mining project. First, identify user group for the projects. And next is data collection by recording the user screen data without uh, interrupt, interrupting working by employee. And in the analysis step, the data will be sent to run a machine learning model for analysis, and admin can check the progress and receive the email notification as well as analysis result after running the data. At visual step, BA, admin, and SME work together and produce a list of potential automation points as well as highly effective flows. After visualizing the result, you can export them to either file formats such as Word or UiPath Studio to conveniently perform further processing. And the final step is the developer will develop the automation process based on the potential points that the previous visual result showed. And let's come to the demo about task mining. Here I will demo assisted task mining, and I will start creating a new project. Then I will provide information about name of project and description.
So far, I see the task mining and also the process mining is from the automation cloud, right? So it's from the website automation cloud of UiPath, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Can you quickly show the demo?
Yes. And you can invite other users to the project with you. It's optional. And here I have two options. I can capture the trace automatically with a recorder or build a trace diagram manually. For the demo, I will choose capture the trace. This will launch the assisted task mining recorder. And I will start recording and create a purchase order on SAP application. I will fill in the required information and save it.
I can see that the robot is trying, I mean, so the task mining is trying to capture so all of the activity you are working with the SAP, right? So we try to record all of the activities.
Yes, it will capture all the action
Mm,
of me with the system.
okay. So, mm,
I will save it. And yes, the purchase order created with the number. And after completing the pre-purchase order process, I will click on button N to stop recording, and Dash Mining will collect data from my action and perform each by flow diagram.
uh, okay, I see the task mining auto generated all of the step you already done for the SAP. Yep.
Yes, and I can customize the diagram by rename or edit the description. And after edit the diagram, I can also export into format such as document or UiPath Studio or PNG. Uh, and if you want to start recording another process in create purchase order, you can add a new trace and start recording the next action. Yes. For the data available in the system, we can easily use touch mining tool and process mining tool to collect data. So what to do if the customer process is only entered manually uh, and it without any connection to any system or application? Let,
Okay,
let's
this is the good question because in the real life that many of the customer do not have any system, so they do manual entirely. So yeah, so I also plan to ask you this question: what we gonna do if we do not have data, we do not have the no system, no data, and totally manual? So what we gonna do? So how we
yes.
can analyze? Yeah, how can analyze the process? Okay, that that's the question I intended to ask you. Yep. Okay, let's see.
Yes, to answer the question, we will go to the third content is business process re-engineering. In case when the process data is not in the system and the tool cannot get data from the system or process that are performed by manually by human. At that time, we will use business process re-engineering. Uh, the process of process re-engineering will basically be quite similar to implement using the tool. But the first is to collect data by asking experts or interview employees from department in the process or observe or see the ex, exist document. Then we will summarize it in the Excel file and start analyzing. The analysis will provide score to evaluate the process, thereby identify problems in that process and making an assessment. And finally, after evaluation, the best solution will be given to solve problems in the process. And so, how to accurately evaluate the process to come up with the best solution? Let's come to the final content of today. And before before start the content of process assessment tool, there any question has a question about this I have represent.
Uh, okay, feel free to comment if you have any question. So far, I think there's no comment until now. So I think we can go ahead with the final section. And yeah, we have the Q&A in after that. So let's go to the last one. Oh,
Yes. So let's come to the final section today. Uh, about the process assessment tool. The process assessment tool is like taking a close look at how things are done in a business to find ways to improve efficiency and quality. It's about examining each step of process to spot any bottlenecks or area for enhancement. Uh, it's based on the following four criteria. Uh, First is rule-based and repetitive tasks. Uh, Second is high volume and efficiency gains. Uh, the third is stability and standardization. And the final is data availability and integration. Uh, for complex processes, we will have a way to evaluate whether the process is of high or low or medium complexity. And here we have a model to classify process based on number of application, fields, screens, variation, and some other parameter you can see on the table. After evaluating the process at any level, we will put into the above model to determine the priority when developing or automating any process. And I will demo using UiPath process assessment tool so you can see more clearly. As you can see on the screen, this is a simple process assessment tool using Excel. This tool will help us to determine the viability of automation during process assessment. In the scorecard sheet top, we can see that this is not about evaluation criteria that help determine the automation ability of any process along with a score. Uh, for those of you who are not familiar and understand in this sheet, when you click on each item, it will also explain to you what this evaluation criteria includes, what it is about, what options there are, and the evaluation scale for each option, and what level will you choose and what will be your score. Now I will demo and evaluate the potential of automation for the invoicing onboarding process. Uh, you can see that on each column there will be option for us to fill in and choose the more option for that process. Yes, I will fill in micro process, process name and sub process. Yes, it help some option to choose. We will choose the best suitable option for your process. And after filling in the information in the field, the score will be automatically displayed based on the option you have filled in. And I will continue to fill in the other field. Uh, and after filling in the information, uh, we will have the result of benefit estimate and automation implementation effort. Yes. From there, we will review and evaluate the current level of the process. Yes. Hopefully, this small demo can help you understand and know how to evaluate a process using Excel tool.
So there's the rule, right? The Excel have the rule, and we have the score guidelines, and we try to fill in the Excel, and the Excel gonna calculate the benefits and also uh, the time we gonna need to implement the process, right?
Yes.
Mm, okay. You guys have any questions? So, for example, the process. Can you share me again the demo video? And in the last one, I want to see uh, the result of the last one. Mm. Okay,
And
so
you
this
can,
is the criteria and this is the benefit. So we have the calculator, right? We have kind of a formula to calculate the estimation benefit and also estimated implementation effort, right? So here is the vendor onboarding process, and we can see that The man hours we can save is around uh 88 hours, right? And we can
Yes,
yeah, we can reduce the error around 41%, and the AHT, the time can reduce around 27%, right?
yes,
Uh, and also if we want to implement to automate this robot, it can take around um, five 560 hours man hour for that process. So this is quite very useful uh, sheet and useful tool to auto calculate or auto evaluate or estimate the benefit when we uh, before we go to the the automation, before we go to the implementation. So we are using this one to calculate the benefit of of the process before we go to the automation. So that's good. That's a very useful tool for us. Yep, and very easy to use. Okay.
yes. It can help so much for your activity in organizations.
So the key takeaway is process mining is the technique that support the analyst of the business process. It converts the data obtained from the process into the system, apply into useful uh, information. And this allows us to better understand about the process and improve and optimize. And then we know about the task mining. It will record any action that the people interact with the system. And we can analyze and give the meaningful insight after we do the recording. And what happens if we do not have any data, we do not have any system, and we still want to do the mining? So the answer is we try to apply the business process re-engineering when the customer uh, do not have any connection with any system and they do everything manually. Uh, and the last one about the process assessment tool, we have the metric, right? We have the metric to calculate the estimated benefit and also estimated implementation effort. Yeah, and this is very useful for us uh, to 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 evaluate the potential of the process, which one we gonna provide you the best result in the best candidate in the automation. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today. Uh, please, the winner, please provide me the your email and your name, so we gonna um send you the gift from UiPath, the voucher from UiPath. The winner is John Hanna. So provide me the email and also your name. Okay, I gonna send you uh the voucher from the UiPath. Okay. Okay, thank you for joining in the section about the cost effective transformation with task mining today. So thank you for your time, and gonna see you in the next event in the series. Okay, thank you, Tung, thank you, everyone. Yeah, for support us in the in this event today. Thank you so much.